Hey guys, welcome to PED 110. This is Fit and Well for Life, and I'm your instructor for this semester, Billy Strother. You'll find that this course is unlike a lot of the courses you take in college in terms that it's about everyday life. You know, it's not bound to a textbook with content that you may or may not ever use again. The knowledge and skills and honestly the habits that you pick up in this class will carry on with you and can impact your overall quality of life and yeah, just make you healthier, happier, and more productive. So with that being said, I'm going to jump right into my overview of the course and the expectations and give you your keys to success, which you should have received in an email. So I won't read through all of that. Really, the keys to success for any online course, this one in particular, is manage your time wisely, don't procrastinate, and schedule a set time for when you're going to do it each week. Because if you don't have a set time to get the work done, honestly, it's going to get away from you, and then life happens and we forget about it. It's really easy to do for online courses. So really that's the major key to success is just stay on top of things and participate fully in the course. So you'll find in Moodle, and I'm a creature of habit, so it's going to be the same thing each week. So you're going to have this repetition or consistency, which makes it easier for you. What you'll want to do every week is click on every link in each section. And then you see where it says checklist here. That checklist will monitor if you've clicked on the links. It helps me monitor your progress, but it also helps you monitor your own progress so you know what you've done and what you haven't done for the week. And then on that checklist, as you're completing activities, you'll have a bar over here that's green, and it will fill in as you complete the activity. So your goal each week is to have a completely filled in green bar. You don't want any white. That means you're missing something. And a lot of the activities simply require you to just click and read something short or watch a video. So it's not just because you see a link doesn't mean that you have an assignment to complete. It might just be a short reading or a video or just some information I need to pass on to you. So quickly going through the syllabus. You guys know all the course, the college rules. If you don't, please read through the syllabus. Be familiar with the grading scale, of course, and the attendance policy. And the attendance policy is going to be your primary focus for online courses. Your attendance is monitored or based upon your participation in the course. So your submission of activities. So what happens is each week you're going to have something due, obviously a couple assignments due. Well, you submitting those activities counts as you being present for the week. If you miss a submission for the week or don't complete work for that week, then that counts as an absence. 2 absences will result in you being dropped from the course. So make sure you don't get caught up in that, okay? And if for some reason you have a hardship, please let me know. But again, the attendance on online courses is based on your completion of work by the due date for that week. Okay, so if you fall behind, go ahead and do the work that's due for that week, that current week, and then go back and make up the work that you missed the previous week. So I hope that's not too confusing for you. If it is, just email me and I can clarify that. So along those lines, stay on top of things. I encourage you right now to go ahead and put these dates in your calendar so you know when everything's due. Go ahead and set aside a time each week that you're going to knock out the written assignments, and then you have a physical activity part that you'll also need to schedule a time to complete. All assignments are due by 11:59 p.m. on these dates. Okay, so going over to Moodle, I also have the due dates here, so you're reminded each week of exactly what you need to complete for that week. So the very first thing that we would have to do is complete the enrollment verification activity by this date and time. If you don't complete that, of course, you'd be dropped from the course. That's a college requirement. Also, after you complete that, then you would need to complete and or upload your orientation certificate here. And it says and or there because if you've already completed your orientation, your online orientation for one course, and you don't have to do it again, but you do have to submit the certificate. So upload it here to receive credit for that so we can continue with the course. Okay? And then for this first week, you'll have the course introduction. You see a picture of me and my family, just a quick little blurb about myself. You would double click here and do the same thing for you. Just include your name, something just to help us get to know each other because the online class can seem pretty impersonal. And so I want to know who it is that I'm working with, not just some name over here that I don't have a face attached to or know anything about them. And then as I was saying, this will be due by August 27th, 11:59. You'd click these links. Got a couple pretty cool videos to get us started with the semester. This is what we're going through right now, so you could click on that so you get credit for the checklist, but there's nothing there for you to do. You'd read how to access your MyLabs Plus, and then this would be your first lab introduction to mastering health. Okay, so with these labs, you do need the access code with the textbook. It's online. Now you get 2 free weeks, I think 14 days of a trial period for the MyLabs Plus, and so that would be free. And I say that to say that all of the labs that you would do for the semester are available on day one. As soon as you complete your the enrollment verification activity, then you'll have access to these labs. So you could go ahead and knock out as many as you can during that free trial period. But otherwise, I encourage you to go ahead and get the access code, because if you're going to need it, and there's some online resources that would help with the course and an online text, but I'll leave that up to you. But the labs do require you to have access to MyLabs Plus. Okay, and then let's get in here to physical activity monitoring weekly report. So each week you're going to have to submit documentation of your physical activity for the week. So as I said in the email I sent, I think I sent this part, that you're going to have to share a file screenshot or pic of a weekly report from your physical activity monitoring program. So that could be anything like Google Health, your Fitbit, and it can just be a picture of how many steps you've taken, how many calories you've burned, how many minutes of activity you were engaged in. Don't make this difficult. It's really quite simple. Just send me any file that shows a documentation that you completed at least 60 minutes of physical activity for the week. Now, if you don't have time or duration up there, that's fine, but we should see the number of calories burned, number of steps taken, distance traveled, so forth and so on, as I just said. Okay, and so you'll simply take a screenshot or take a picture and upload that here to me. I've also had people who are members at gyms like Planet Fitness submit their sign-in or login sheet each week. So they had the clerk at the desk just print off how many times they'd been signed in at the gym that week. That would suffice. So really, this is pretty simple. Just show me, though, that you're engaging in physical activity each week. So I don't give you a structured regimen. It's key that you find something that you enjoy doing, so you stick it out. Okay, and so I don't give a lot of guidance here, but if you have questions, please feel free to ask. But I'm trying to just make it simple for you. So you will need a way to monitor or document your physical activity, either with a device such as a Fitbit or fitness tracker on your phone, or written documentation from a gym that you're a membership at with, how many times you've signed in for the week. Okay. With that being said, for week one, it's really primarily just an introductory week. And it's just us getting to know each other and getting a feel for the class. And then that's all you have to do for that first week. We'll get into the actual textbook and quizzes that following week. Okay, well guys, if you have any questions, I'm here for you. I've been doing this now, teaching PED 110 for about 8 years. I was a PE teacher at high school, middle school, and elementary school for 13 years, and now I'm a principal over at South Edgecombe. So I've been doing this gig a while. It can be pretty resourceful, so if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. I try to be very responsive, and I'll get back with you within 24 hours. Usually I get back with you immediately, though, unless there's something pressing that's keeping me from because you're my priority as my student. All right, well, have a great day, and we're going to have a great semester together. And you'll find that each week I do give a short little introductory video similar to this that we've just gone through right here, but they won't be this long. Typically it will be like 3 minutes. Okay, all right, I'm rambling now. Take care.